How many of you have rolled your eyes in class during a lecture? How many have thought, why am I here? This doesn't apply to me. How many avoid math class like it's the plague? Hello, I'm Danny McLean, and I've already seen a couple guilty faces out there. I'm here today to show you how I put a lesson I learned in math class to use at work a couple weeks ago. I'm an operator at a wastewater treatment plant. My job is to make sure the plant runs efficiently and discharges clean, safe water to the Waccamaw River. I was recently asked by my supervisor to see if we could go from 4 aeration basins down to 3. Here at the coast, our flows drop off after the summer is over, and by adjusting how many aeration basins we have online, we're able to keep the plant running efficiently and discharging safe water to the river. Step number 1 in finding if we could do that or not was finding the volume of the aeration basins. To do this, we had to find how big each basin was. After measuring them, I found each basin was 100 foot long, 25 foot wide, and 20 foot deep. Volume in cubic feet is length times width times height. So when I multiply that out, each basin was 50,000 cubic feet. I then had to convert that to gallons because that's how we measure flow. 1 cubic foot is equal to 7.48 gallons. So 50,000 cubic feet is equal to 374,000 gallons. Step 2 was figuring out how much flow goes through the basins. So to find the flow, we had to do 2 things. Hopefully you can see all of that. To find the flow, I already knew the plant flow, which was 3 million gallons a day. We also have return flow, which we pump back through the plant at a rate of 2,000 gallons a minute. We had to convert gallons per minute to gallons per day. To do that, we multiply it by 1,440, which is minutes in a day. 2,000 gallons per minute times 1,440 minutes in a day is 2,880,000 gallons, or 2.88 mgd. So the total plant flow was 3 million gallons plus 2.88 million gallons was 5.88 million gallons. The final step in finding the detention time was step number 3. Hopefully you can read all that on the screen. Step number 3 was to figure the actual detention time in the basin. We knew that the flow is 5.88 mgd and the basin capacity was 374,000 gallons. We had to divide the flow by 3 because we want to run 3 basins. So 5.88 million gallons a day divided by 3 basins is 1,960,000 gallons, or 1.96 mgd. Now I had to convert the flow to gallons per minute. So 1,960,000 gallons per day divided by 1,440 minutes per day is 1,361 gallons per minute. Now to figure the minutes it takes to fill the basin is 374,000 gallons, the capacity of the basin, divided by 1,361, the flow rate, and that gives you 275 minutes. Detention time is usually given in hours. So when you take 275 minutes, divide by 60 minutes per hour, you get 4.58 hours. So in conclusion, we could go to 3 basins a minute. But it also shows you that this is just math. It's nothing too difficult for any of us to do. And it also shows that what we learned here in class is applicable to us in our everyday lives and at work. So until next time, I'm Danny McLean. I'll see you later.